Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread for Wednesday, September 24th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining us. Make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and also, hey, flip on that notification bell. That way you get notified when this video drops, and you can grab the best of the number with us. Hey, we got 3 on the slate for the Hump Day edition of Cover the Spread. Some pretty good games we're going to get to. So, hey, without further ado, we'll get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along here on update, and then we'll get right to the 3 on the diamond for you. And over to Vegas. Al, how are you doing here?
Pretty good. Got some baseball here on Hump Day. Ready to get firing.
Definitely. Let's fire away at these baseball games. We're trying to wrap up the baseball season. So, some teams jockeying for position. Some teams still trying to fight into the wild card. Some teams still trying to gap that first round bye. It's funny. As we looking at this, we only got one team that's confirmed in to the playoffs in the American League. That's how wide open the American League is as we head into Wednesday's action. So, hey, I don't know, how are you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, doing good. Turned things around, did well in the NFL there over Sunday, Monday, and hoping we can keep that momentum going into baseball, which hadn't been too hot. But hey, glad to get the NFL at least for everyone. And again, trying to have a better week here in the MLB.
Definitely try to kick off the week after the NFL pretty strong. So let's get to it. First game we're looking at on the board, we got Tampa Bay taking on Baltimore. This is a game I love. I'll get us going here to start Wednesday's show. We're looking at the Rays. We got Shane Baz on the bump here for Tampa Bay, and you see what he was doing. He wasn't doing so well. He hit that little blip, but hey, last time out, turned things around, looking pretty good. Looking like the Shane Baz we were betting on earlier in the year, where he went 5 innings, only gave up 2 hits. 4 strikeouts, no home runs. Looked real good. That's what he was doing back earlier in the year, and the Rays were getting a win. So I expect him to continue that success. Hey, he's looking for a job next year, so he's wanting to finish the season strong. And then you look on the other side of things for Baltimore. We got Tyler Wells on the bump, and he'll be making his 4th start back here for Baltimore. And the first 3, hey, all equated to Baltimore wins. Why? Because he's went 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run. 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run. And guess what? All of those runs have been by the way of the long ball. So he's given up 1 little rocket shot. Woo! It's really well as Tyler Wells. I think he's able to mow down the Rays squad that right now struggling to score runs. They're just trying to play out the season. Tyler Wells, well, he's trying to play for a job as well. So I think the starters do well enough here in this matchup. This Tyler Wells, and I think they're able to get to Baz a little bit. Might take the bullpen, but either way, I think Baltimore gets the win at the coin flip price here at home for the hometown crowd. Give me a Baltimore. Baltimore, since that September calendar's turn, they've been pretty good, playing some pretty good baseball. Maybe a little too late for this Baltimore squad, but hey, I want to make that hometown crowd happy. Give me Baltimore in this one. Heading over to Vegas, Al. What do you like here in this matchup?
No, yeah, you've kind of already alluded to it here with Wells. He's gotten off to a pretty solid start here late in the year. 17 innings of work, 2-0 with a 2.04 ERA. Baz has been inconsistent here all year long, but last 5 starts at 3.75 ERA. He's trying to knock his season total ERA down under 5. Not much to play for these two teams here, but I think offense will be limited. I'm going to go with the under here in the full game between the Rays and Orioles.
Headed on over to Ninos. What do you like here, Rays or Orioles?
Yeah, might be a lower scoring game, but we're going to need at least one, right, to get this win for the Orioles. So I think one guy that will help us get there is Gunnar Henderson, who has, again, short history, but a good one so far. 2 hits and just 3 at-bats against Shane Baz with a home run. So take him. You can go for the long shot on the home run, but I'll be on the RBI prop for Gunnar Henderson.
Hey, that wraps up game number 1. Let's head on over to game number 2, where we got the big game. Detroit, Cleveland. Vegas Al's game. He's going to get us going. Tigers, Guardians. Who do you like?
Right away, I got to go right back to the Guardians, a team I've just been backing here on this run. They've been on like a 14 out of 15 type run, hitting at about 95% basically the last couple weeks here. The pitching has done well here for the Guardians, an ERA under 2. Everything has gone well here for the Guardians. They've been able to catch the Tigers here. Tigers had almost a double-digit lead in this division, and it's dwindled down here, looking like it's going to be right down to the final day of the season here for them to settle this one or the division here. And then you look at the two pitchers, Flaherty and Bibee. Bibee, earlier this year had a nice outing against the Tigers. He went 7 innings, 0 earned runs, only 3 hits allowed. And then these two pitchers also faced each other 5 days ago. Bibee got the upper hand again and won that outing, where the Guardians won 3-1 in that one. And then just a stat here which stuck out to me is Bibee is 10-0 versus division opponents this year on the money line. So everything's pointing to me to the Guardians. I'm going to shoot and fire on the Guardians here at the pick-em to -120 price.
Heading on over to Ninos. What do you like here in this one? Detroit or Cleveland?
Yeah, not necessarily the worst bullpens in the league here, but as imperfect as he's been on the season, Jack Flaherty has some pretty good numbers against these Guardians. So not that I disagree on the side. The Guardians have been probably the hottest team in baseball right now. And again, Flaherty could give it up again here in this one. But so far, he's got pretty good numbers here against the Guardians. Allowing just 18 hits and 95 at-bats to this lineup. And Bibee's coming in hot himself. So I'm not seeing too much scoring early. Do expect some later on in this game, but I think I'll go under here. I will go under. I think we will see a lower scoring game early here. I'll go under in the first 5 innings for me.
Yeah, and definitely this is going to have that playoff type of atmosphere rolling here in this one. So I'm kind of with you with the under, but I'm going to grab the Nerfy here. Sure, it's going to be juice to the no runs first inning here in this one. You probably have to play a -150, maybe -160, but either way, I still like no runs first inning. You've seen Flaherty in 2 starts against the Guardians, and he's got out of that first inning, hasn't given up any. So I think Flaherty can get his 3 outs, and then Bibee in his couple starts against the Guardians already this year, same thing. He's got those 3 outs. So give me the Nerfy, Cleveland and Detroit here on Wednesday. Hey, that wraps up the 2 we've got on the slate. Let's head on over to the final one. We've got the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Cincinnati Reds. Ninos' game, he's going to get us going here in this one. Who do you like?
Yeah, well, I guess we're going to see, well, at least I am expecting another lower scoring game here in what should be a nice little pitchers duo between Paul Skeens, who's been one of the best starters in the league, and Hunter Green putting up some real impressive numbers this year as well. So I don't see why they don't come out here and have another solid performance against what's not the. I mean, I'm not seeing either of these sides have the better lineups in the league. So I think they can come out have another strong start here. And again, Skeens coming off a bit of a shaky start, but with a couple guys right behind him in the Cy Young conversation as well, I expect him to want to bounce back here and have a strong one. Run support has been an issue for him all season long, so I don't see him getting a ton of it here against Hunter Green, so I'll take this total to stay under the 7 here.
Heading on over to Vegas. Al, what do you like here in this matchup?
No, yeah, I definitely see the runs being limited here between both of these pitchers. Hunter Green probably be in the Cy Young race here if it wasn't for some of the injuries that's plagued him this year. But, 2 great pitchers here, 2 aces basically. I do think the difference in this game is the fact, well, the Reds are playing for a lot more. That's for one thing. But also, you alluded to it, the run support that Paul Skeens basically never gets. I can see the Reds at least edging this one late, so I'm going to go with the Reds here on the side.
Every here in this match, I'm looking at I'm kind of with Al. I like the under here. I think you got a pitcher's duel rolling along. I'm going to take the under in the first 5 here in this one. Probably be 3.5 here with these 2 guys going with Skeens and Green. I'm going to say it's at 3. You might see a 3.5, but either way, I think low scoring game here in this one. I'm going to grab the low scoring under in the first 5.
Maybe a bonus bet on the Nerfy as well. I can see it being really, really low scoring this game. So, yeah, the under is probably the best play in this one. But, yeah, Reds as well.
Hey, that wraps up the 3 we got on the slate for you on Wednesday. Let us know in the comment section below what you think about the 3 games we covered here today. And then let's do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at, we got Baltimore taking on the Rays. game I like, say, hey, take Baltimore here in this one with Wells on the bump. He's been dealing for Baltimore. And hey, since the calendar turns to September, Baltimore's been winning too. Next game we looked at, we got the Tigers taking on the Guardians. Vegas Al's game, he says, grab the Guardians here in this one with Bybee on the bump. And the last game we looked at, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Reds. Skeens and Green going at it. Take the under there in that one. Ninos this game. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody that tunes in to cover the spread. Let's make it a great hump day. Do what we always do, and that is
Cover the spread.
Cover the spread.
cover the spread.
Cover the spread.